You need to hear this if you're a history enthusiast. The 9th century witnessed a clash of civilizations, a meeting of East and West. It was a time of great change and interaction where the boundaries of empires were not just lines on a map, but frontiers of culture, knowledge and power.
On one side stood the mighty Abbasid Caliphate, its reach spanning from North Africa to Central Asia. This vast empire was a beacon of Islamic culture and scientific progress, influencing regions far beyond its borders.
On the other, Charlemagne's empire exerted its influence over much of Europe. Under Charlemagne's rule, the Carolingian Empire became a center of revival and reform, striving to restore the glory of the Roman Empire.
These two powerful entities, separated by geographical boundaries and cultural differences, found themselves drawn together in a tapestry woven with threads of diplomacy, trade, and the pursuit of knowledge. The exchange of ideas and goods between these empires was not just a matter of politics, but a profound cultural symbiosis.
Charlemagne, crowned Holy Roman Emperor in 800 AD, was a staunch patron of learning. He established schools and encouraged the study of classical texts, laying the foundations for what would later be known as the Carolingian Renaissance.
He envisioned a Europe enlightened by knowledge, where education and intellectual pursuits would lead to a more unified and prosperous realm.
His contemporary, the Abbasid Caliph Harun al-Rashid, presided over a golden age in Baghdad. Harun al-Rashid's court was a hub of cultural and intellectual activity, attracting scholars, poets, and scientists from across the known world.
This era was marked by remarkable intellectual and scientific advancements. The Abbasid Caliphate became a center for the translation of ancient texts, the development of new scientific theories, and the flourishing of arts and literature.
It was a time when scholars from diverse backgrounds flocked to Baghdad, drawn by its reputation as a melting pot of ideas. The city was a vibrant intellectual hub, where knowledge from different cultures was exchanged and synthesized.
In the year 807 AD, an extraordinary event unfolded that would forever etch itself in the annals of history. This event was a significant milestone in the relationship between the East and the West.
A delegation from Baghdad, dispatched by Caliph Harun al-Rashid, arrived at Charlemagne's court in Aachen. This delegation was not just a diplomatic mission, but a symbol of the growing connections between these two great empires.
The arrival of these emissaries from the East created a stir, their presence a testament to the far-reaching influence of the Abbasid Caliphate. They brought with them not only messages of goodwill, but also the rich cultural heritage of their homeland.
They bore gifts, tokens of goodwill, and symbols of the advanced civilization they represented. These gifts were carefully chosen to impress and to showcase the technological and artistic achievements of the Abbasid Caliphate.
Among these gifts was an object that would captivate the imagination of the Frankish court, a magnificent water clock. This technological marvel was not just a timekeeping device, but a symbol of the scientific prowess and ingenuity of the Abbasid civilization.
I bet you didn't know that the delegation that journeyed from Baghdad to Aachen was not merely a group of diplomats.
They were scholars, astronomers, mathematicians, and artisans,
carefully chosen to represent the intellectual prowess of the Abbasid Caliphate.
Their mission extended beyond the customary exchange of pleasantries and diplomatic gestures.
They carried with them the seeds of knowledge, eager to share the fruits of their civilization with the West.
The journey from Baghdad to Aachen was arduous and fraught with challenges.
It involved traversing vast distances, crossing treacherous mountain passes, and navigating unfamiliar territories.
Yet, driven by their mission and the trust placed upon them by their caliph, the emissaries persevered.
Their arrival in Aachen, after months of travel, was a testament to their resilience and their unwavering commitment to fostering intellectual exchange.
The delegation, upon their arrival, was greeted with a mixture of curiosity and awe.
Charlemagne, known for his thirst for knowledge, received them with great honor and respect.
He recognized the significance of their presence, understanding that these emissaries from the East held the key to unlocking a treasure trove of knowledge hitherto unknown in the West.
The gifts they brought, exquisite in their craftsmanship and ingenious in their design, served as tangible evidence of the advanced state of Abbasid civilization. Among the treasures presented to Charlemagne, one stood out for its sheer ingenuity and intricate design, the grand water clock. This mechanical marvel, crafted by the finest artisans of Baghdad, was not merely a timekeeping device. It was a masterpiece that combined art and science in a way that was unprecedented for its time. It was a symbol of Abbasid technological prowess, a testament to their mastery of mathematics, engineering, and astronomy. The clock was a reflection of the intellectual and scientific advancements that were flourishing in the Islamic world. The clock, a marvel of bronze and brass, was adorned with intricate engravings and automaton figures that moved in sync with the passage of time. These figures, often depicting animals or celestial bodies, added a layer of wonder and enchantment to the device. It was designed not only to tell the hour, but also to mark the phases of the moon and the movements of the planets, reflecting the Islamic world's deep understanding of celestial mechanics. This understanding was far ahead of its time and showcased the advanced state of Islamic astronomy. This grand clock, a symphony of art and science, captivated the Frankish court, its intricate workings a source of wonder and amazement. The court marveled at the precision and beauty of the clock, which seemed almost magical to them. The clock, however, was more than a mere curiosity. It was a profound statement of the intellectual and technological gap between the Islamic world and the West. It represented a profound difference in the understanding of time itself. While Charlemagne's court marked time by the sun and the seasons, the water clock represented a more precise, more nuanced understanding of time's passage. While Charlemagne's court marked time by the sun and the seasons, the water clock represented a more precise, more nuanced understanding of time's passage. This precision was something that the Frankish court had never seen before. It hinted at a world where time could be measured, controlled, and utilized with a precision unknown in the West. This ability to measure time so accurately had profound implications for everything from daily life to scientific research. This gift, therefore, transcended its material value, serving as a powerful symbol of the intellectual gap that existed between the two civilizations. It was a reminder of the advanced state of Islamic science and technology, and a challenge to the West to catch up. Am I the only one that didn't know Baghdad was once the city of lights? The water clock presented to Charlemagne was but a glimpse into the intellectual dynamism of the Abbasid Caliphate, with Baghdad at its epicenter. This remarkable device, a marvel of engineering and ingenuity, symbolized the advanced state of scientific knowledge and technological prowess that characterized the era. Founded in the 8th century, Baghdad quickly rose to prominence as a global metropolis, a beacon of knowledge and a hub of cultural exchange. Its strategic location along the Tigris River made it an ideal center for trade and communication, facilitating the flow of goods, ideas, and people. Its streets bustled with scholars, merchants, and artisans from all corners of the known world, drawn by the city's reputation for intellectual freedom and economic opportunity. The marketplaces were vibrant centers of activity, where one could hear a multitude of languages and witness the exchange of diverse cultural practices. The Abbasid caliphs, particularly Harun al-Rashid and his son al-Mamun, were renowned for their patronage of the arts and sciences. They established institutions like the House of Wisdom, which became a renowned center for learning and research. They understood the transformative power of knowledge and invested heavily in its pursuit. The House of Wisdom attracted scholars from across the Islamic world and beyond, fostering an environment where knowledge was revered and diligently pursued. Under their rule, Baghdad witnessed an unprecedented flourishing of intellectual activity, attracting scholars from diverse faiths and backgrounds. This diversity was not just tolerated but celebrated, creating a melting pot of ideas and perspectives. This amalgamation of cultures and ideas created a vibrant intellectual landscape, fostering innovation and pushing the boundaries of human understanding. Scholars engaged in translating and preserving ancient texts, as well as producing original works in fields such as mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. Baghdad's strategic location, situated at the crossroads of the Silk Road and other major trade routes, further contributed to its rise as a global center of commerce and cultural exchange. The city's accessibility made it a natural meeting point for traders and travelers from distant lands. Merchants from as far as China and Europe converged in its bustling marketplaces, exchanging not just goods but also ideas and knowledge. These interactions enriched the city's cultural fabric, introducing new concepts and innovations. This constant flow of people and information infused the city with a cosmopolitan spirit, making it a fertile ground for intellectual and cultural growth. The legacy of Baghdad during the Golden Age is a testament to the power of diversity and the enduring impact of a society that values knowledge and cultural exchange. Why are there not more people talking about the House of Wisdom? Central to Baghdad's intellectual dominance was the Bait al-Hikmah, or the House of Wisdom. Established in the 9th century, this renowned institution served as a library, a translation center, and a meeting point for the greatest minds of the time. It housed a vast collection of scrolls and manuscripts, encompassing a wide array of subjects from philosophy and medicine to mathematics and astronomy. Scholars at the House of Wisdom, working tirelessly, translated works of ancient Greek, Persian, and Indian scholars into Arabic, making this wealth of knowledge accessible to a wider audience. This unprecedented effort at translation and preservation of ancient texts played a pivotal role in the transmission of knowledge from the East to the West, preserving invaluable works that might have otherwise been lost to history. The House of Wisdom was not merely a repository of knowledge, it was a vibrant hub of intellectual discourse and debate. Scholars from diverse backgrounds, representing a multitude of faiths and philosophical schools of thought, gathered here to engage in rigorous intellectual debates, challenging established theories, and pushing the boundaries of human understanding. This spirit of inquiry and open debate, fostered within the walls of the House of Wisdom, was instrumental in fueling the golden age of Islam.